Welcome to Bearberry, otherwise known as Uva Ursi. And I say Bearberry to grab your attention because I don't want you confusing it with Barberry. Barberry is B-A-R, berry. Bearberry is bear. And the botanical we're looking for, of course, is Arctostaphylos uva ursi, or sometimes you'll see Arctostaphylos coactylis or Arctostaphylos dendrica. Those are kind of the common medicinally used varieties. Barberry, Barberry, totally different plant. It's in the berberine, Berberis vulgaris, and it's full of berberine, a really wonderful compound, but different plant. So we're looking at bearberry, commonly called that because the bears love to eat the berries. This is a slightly sweet but bitter, astringent, and dry, cold herb. And you can see how just those properties right there are going to play on its abilities for being a superior bladder infection, kidney treating herb. It has other, these properties can be applied in other ways for health. It has many other applications, but boy, does it rise to the top in this area. So I thought we'd dive in and take a closer look at that. From the West, just a few of its properties that are important, relevant to this kind of bladder treating and kidney treating is it's a diuretic, means helps you to urinate, it's astringent, and it's anti-inflammatory. From an Eastern traditional Chinese medicine or TCM perspective, we're looking at it being known for tissue repair, and that includes the bladder and kidneys and the uterus, and even muscle rejuvenation altogether. It's been used since back in the 2nd century. We've got documentation with cultures from all around the world. The Chinese use this herb. Native American people have used this herb. Europeans, of course, to treat nephritis, kidney stones, chronic cystitis, chronic diarrhea, kidney stones. Did I say that? Bladder stones, urine with high sugar contents in them. So, it's the go-to. And really, and it's even been used as a tonic herb to help, prevent these kind of things. Because you can imagine if you've got chronic bladder infections, and 1 in 4 women is going to have a bladder infection in their life. That's kind of the worldwide stat at this point. And men, of course, are plagued with this as they get older and begin to have potential more difficulty with their prostates, etc. They can begin to have bladder infections. And until the discovery of sulfa and antibiotics, bearberry was the go-to. And you can feel how for some people that may still be a really important option. This is an herb that contains a compound known as allantoin. It's known for soothing and tissue repair properties. The compound arbutin, also found in bearberry. This is a compound that's processed through the liver where it becomes hydroquinone. That's an antiseptic. Antiseptic, think fight bacteria and microbial things. And it's said to really flourish, especially in alkaline conditions. And so this is this is where this herb also kind of helps rebalance the pH of urine. If it gets too acidic, E. coli is going to flourish, and it does well in an acidic environment. People that eat too many meats, too many greasy foods, you can become too acidic. Bearberry is going to help bring you back to the alkaline side and help fight these kinds of infections that can invade. It's generally thought to be kind of at its peak fighting capability somewhere around 3 to 4 hours after it's been taken. And its sedating properties for the bladder walls, to relax the bladder walls, to support urination, is considered best for treating chronic inflammation of the bladder or kidneys. And some people, they have inflammation taking place and the bladder is literally holding on to the urine. Big problem. This can back up into the kidneys, creating kidney failure. So you can see how important this is. So this is important for general health of people of all ages. It's important for people that are dealing with chronic conditions. And it's certainly important for people who have been sick or in the hospital or are aging and are feeling a diminished strength in that area. This is an herb that can help kind of tonify all that and help keep them strong and healthy. Bladder infections are not to be messed with in the elderly. They can be very, lethal, to be quite honest. People go to the hospital for those kinds of things to help them get over it fast. So not to be underestimated, a good herb to pay attention to. Do visit our website at whiterabbitinstituteofhealing.com to find out more about this herb. It has other applications, but this is where it's a real powerhouse.